Hello. New question we have is, introduction of a metallic substance between the plates of a capacitor increases the capacitance Y. So if we have a capacitor here, and if we introduce a metallic plate here, so let me say this is the metallic plate, it increases the capacitance of the capacitor. So let's see. So before that, let us consider that the metal is not introduced yet. So we simply have this capacitor. So this is plus charge, this is minus charge, and the value of capacitance will be equal to C equal to epsilon A by D, where the value of D is equal to, this D is equal to the extent of dielectric substance. So D is the distance or the extent of the dielectric substance. So let us say D as D equal to extent of existence of dielectric substance. Now if I introduce the metal plate here, so let me say this is the metal plate, and let us say its thickness is equal to, from here to here it is simply T, thickness. So if we have T is the thickness of the metal plate, now the new capacitance will be equal to C nu, should be equal to epsilon, it's okay because the medium here has the same dielectric constant or strength. Then A, it's okay, A has not changed, but now we have the extent of dielectric substance has decreased. It's because of this metal. So this is the metal here. So because of that, if there is air, some air will be displaced. If there is water, it will be displaced. If there is some sort of insulators also, they have to be displaced in order to adjust the metal plate. So that's why the extent of this dielectric substance will be equal to D minus T. So now since we have since D minus T will be definitely less than D. So since D minus T will be definitely less than D, I must have this C nu should be definitely more than this C. So that means the final capacitance will be definitely larger than the initial capacitance because of the introduction of this metal here. And if we, let us say, if we fill the whole space with metal, so for whole space being filled with metal, so at that time we will have T is equal to D, so which means D minus T is equal to 0. So this will make the new capacitance as C nu will be equal to epsilon by 0 equal to infinity. So if you fill the whole space by means of metal, the capacitance will be infinity. So that means what it will now be doing is, if I place some charge here, it will immediately deliver that charge here. So it is simply pass the charge here because a metal is a conductor. So capacitance infinity means this. So that is not our intention. Our intention is just to increase or decrease the capacitance. So we don't want infinite capacitance. So a metal is never used to fill the whole space because it is simply a pure conductor. So we don't